Hello viewers, you are watching Inside Brain Tech, and in this video I will be doing countdown of top 10 future technologies that will change the world. Now this topic was requested by one of our subscribers through email. You can also request any topic for future videos at my email or simply in the comments of this video. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 10. Self-fitting clothes. Nowadays everyone wants to dress nice, and when it comes to clothes, it is very important that they fit your body. But sometimes it becomes difficult to find clothes that perfectly fit you. Well, self-fitting clothes are coming to solve this problem. You will be able to adjust fitting of these clothes yourself. And when you are done, if you stretch and twist it and then expose it to low heat, the material would shrink and strengthen to its original form. And that way you can change the size of any clothes repeatedly. Researchers at the University of Rochester have developed the material of the clothes. The material is capable of lifting 1,000 times its weight when it contracts. The idea is pretty exciting, but we are long ways from entire garment with the material. But we will surely see these clothes in future. Number 9. Clean energy. As you know, our world needs energy to work. We burn fossil fuels to keep our lights on, to keep our buildings warm, and to power our cars. But by burning these fossil fuels, we are warming our earth every day, which is affecting our weather badly, and this needs to be stopped. Our world is moving towards clean energy like solar, wind and hydro energy, and by the end of this century, clean energy will take over completely. Some companies have already started investing in clean energy. Hybrid cars is setting a good example of clean energy. Even some factories are also running completely on solar and wind energy. So we can expect clean energy to be the part of our future. Number 8. StoreDot fast charging batteries. StoreDot is known for making fast charging batteries. They have came up with fast charging batteries. The company claims that its batteries can reach a full charge within only 5 minutes and can keep the car running for 300 miles. This technology will also solve the problems of smartphones' batteries. StoreDot has demonstrated its product's charging capability on stage at the Cube Tech Fair in Berlin. While charging, an EV doesn't take a whole night these days. Tesla supercars only needs around 2 hours to fully charge one of the brand's car. These rapid charging batteries could be the future of batteries. You don't have to worry about running out of power. StoreDot's flash battery technology uses layers of nano material and organic compounds, which it says that have been used on batteries before. The company also claims flash batteries is safer than lithium ion, since it's not flammable and higher combustion temp. We might able to see first EV's battery using this technology within 3 years. We'll just have to wait and see whether it can help the industry grow. Number 7. Prosthetics with a sense of touch. Prosthetics limbs may work wonders for restoring lost functions in some amputees. But one thing they cannot do is restoring actual sense of touch. Now researchers reports that one day in the not too distant future, those artificial arms and legs may have a sense of touch, closely resembling the real thing. Using a 2-ply of flexible thin plastic, scientists have created novel electronic sensors that send signals to the brain tissues of mice that closely mimics the nerve message of touch sensors in the human skin. Multiple research teams have long worked on restoring touch to the people with prosthetic limbs. For example, a group at Case Western Reserve University in Cleveland reported giving people with prosthetic hands a sense of touch by firing pressure sensors on the hands to peripheral nerve in their arm. But these sensors and signals are very different from natural touch in the skin. Number 6. 3D food printers. Agriculture has came a long way in the past. We produce more food than ever before. But our current model is unsustainable, and as the world's population rapidly approaches 8 billion, modern food production method will need a rapid transformation to keep up. Luckily, there is a range of new technologies that might make it possible. You may have listened about 3D printers, machines that can fit on a desktop and create 3D objects from plastics, metals and other raw materials. But there is a new fortunate in 3D printing that's only beginning to come into focus: food. Recent innovations have made possible machines that print, cook and serve food on a mass scale. And they are not stopping there. They think that 3D food printers could improve the nutrition value of the meals, produce creative sculptures out of everyday foodstuff, and solve hunger in the region of the world that lacks access to fresh, affordable ingredients. There is no doubt that 3D food printing come a long way, but we will definitely see them in future. Number 5. Drones transportation. It seems like only yesterday that drones came into the market, and ever since then, their demand is increasing every day due to their immense potential. Amazon.com, for example, surprised many industry watchers in 2013 when its founder and CEO Jeff Bezos revealed plan to implement 30-minute package delivery with a new drone service dubbed Amazon Prime Air. At the time, Bezos said that to start, Amazon Prime Air would only be available for customers located within a 10-mile radius of its ever-growing number of fulfillment centers, because otherwise it's not safe. Now Amazon says it has Prime Air development centers in the US, UK, Australia and Israel. Drone usage will continue to revolutionize the transport industry, and future of drone transportation is very bright. Number 4. Holographic Technology. With visual technology having evolved from huge box sets to high-definition flat screens, 4K, Ultra HD and even credit card thin flexible televisions, it looks like we may soon get rid of screen altogether and use hologram instead. This sounds like science fiction, but the reality of it is actually just around the corner. Throughout the history of science fiction and video games, we have seen holographics in various shapes and sizes. In movies like Star Wars, Minority Report and series like Bonus, people interact with them to manipulate images, maps, graphs and data. Somehow, holographic technology has already seemed too futuristic to even exist outside movies and games. We are, however, much further along with this technology than most people think. In fact, we can already touch 3D laser holograms and they can respond. With this technology, we can see Michael Jackson performing live again. Chinese smartphone manufacturers has already developed a holographic phone. It was released at the end of 2014. Number 3. Cryptocurrencies. Today, cryptocurrencies have become a global phenomena known to most people. While still somehow geeky and not understood by most people, banks, governments and many other companies are unaware of its importance. Cryptocurrency is an internet currency which does not involve any bank or country. There are hundreds of cryptocurrencies, and the most famous cryptocurrency is Bitcoin at the moment. There is a number of reasons why cryptocurrencies are becoming so popular. They are safe, anonymous, and utterly decentralized. Unlike conventional currency, they are not controlled or regulated by some singular authority. Their flow is determined entirely by market demand. So definitely cryptocurrency is future of currency. Number 2. Self-driving cars. We know that self-driving cars won't become commonplace overnight. The vast majority of cars on the roads have no automation features or very limited automation like cruise control. You can find a few self-driving cars being tested on the roads now if you know where to look. But you won't likely find many in dealers' showroom for at least 10 years. Another factor that will further delay the widespread of autonomous cars is that many people hang on their car as long as possible. The number of highly automated cars as share of everything on the road will grow over time, but only relatively slow. Another factor delay the widespread of self-driving cars is money. The transformation that will support autonomous travel won't be cheap. Companies like Tesla and Google are currently working on these cars, and we will see these cars in near future. Number 1. Humans head transplant. Yes, you heard it right. This sounds weird, but world's first human head transplant is happening soon. Earlier this year, Italian neuroscientist Sergio Canavero shocked the world when he announced that he would perform the world's first human head transplant. The procedure is scheduled for December 2017. This operation may sound like something out of horror movie, but one man is hoping that it will improve his quality of life. A 30-year-old Russian man, Valery Spiridonov, volunteered for this procedure in the hope of living a more normal life. The computer scientist suffer from a rare motor neuro disease known as Wednick-Hoffman disease. Many medical professionals do not embrace this process, describing it as outlandish and impossible. While surviving such a complicated and intricate surgery is highly unlikely, it could help restore independence for several disabled, and some people like Spiridonov feels it's worth the risk. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will make a second part of this video if this video hits 50 likes. Don't forget to subscribe because there is a lot more to come.